What's going on, guys? We're going to break down some of what has already been leaked from the Detroit Lions schedule today and yesterday. More's got confirmed today, but tonight at 8 p.m., the full schedule will be out, and we'll be reacting to it on our live show, 8 to 10 p.m. So please be there. Come hang out with us. We'll go through the whole schedule, give our thoughts, wins and losses, and then we'll have John McAroon on. But today I'm going to go through some of the games that have already been leaked and already been kind of announced through people that have inside sources, etc. Even though Jordan Schultz got a game wrong, at least the date of the game wrong, and then it was corrected. But now we have all the facts. That's what I was waiting on getting all the facts. I didn't want to, put out a video just to try and be first, and then it's the wrong information. So let's review what they already have been, or what games have already been leaked. Okay, so shout out Lions King. He kind of put it in an organized matter. We have it on our social media as well, at Official CT Sports, at Official CT Pod on X. But you see the opener. It's the Green Bay Packers. Yes, the Green Bay Packers. The Lions open up. At least you're playing an outdoor game. I think this is on the road, if I'm not mistaken. But regardless, you're playing an outdoor game early in the season, and you're getting a divisional game out of the way. I don't mind this at all. We kind of suspected it was going to be a divisional game. I thought it was going to be the Bears. I made a whole video about it and why I believed rating wise, it'd be awesome to open up the season against the Chicago Bears. You get the Green Bay Packers, which I would say is, between them or the Bears, I would say the second best team in the division. I think the Vikings are right there too, but you're still getting a very good opponent. You can roast me, by the way, for that Bears take, but just my opinion. But yes, the Green Bay Packers, they're, respectable opponent. The Lions have had close games with the Packers. They had 2 close games last year, beat them in Lambeau. It was a close game. And then they beat them at home in basically a shootout. I think it was a 3-point game that was ultimately decided by some the gutsy play to end the game, where I think Jared Goff slipped on the handoff to Dave Montgomery, and they converted the first down. So going to be a very good game. I don't know what the spread is. I haven't looked yet. And it's not really official, so I don't know if the games are even up. But this game is confirmed. So they do play the Green Bay Packers. Let me know your thoughts on that game. Again, I don't mind it. I'm not going to sit here and say, wow, I love the game. But we knew it would be divisional. It just was not the divisional opponent I expected. Now you go down and you find out these other 2 games that have been leaked already. Week 13 versus the Packers at home, Thanksgiving. So Thanksgiving at Ford Field, running it back against the Packers again. And many people I've seen on social media frustrated by having to face another divisional opponent on Thanksgiving. I would love your guys' thoughts on that. I guess I'm a little indifferent. I don't really care, but I understand if people are upset. Like, man, I wanted the Steelers. It makes it interesting. It's a different opponent. Like, I get it. I do. I understand it. But personally, I really don't care. I don't. And Green Bay was the team that I kind of guessed and predicted on our live show that the Lions would play on Thanksgiving. So I got this one right. They play the Packers on Thanksgiving. The last time I went to a Thanksgiving game, I haven't been there since, was against the Packers, where Jordan Love just absolutely pieced up the Lions. So hopefully this result is a lot different, please. And then week 17, here we go, at Minnesota. So you got that game. And guess what week 17 is, guys? It's Christmas. Yep. It is Christmas. And I know what you might be thinking. Everyone's going to just start looking at this game and just... I get it. You want to boo it. You hate it. Christmas, some people at least, because everyone has shit to do on Christmas. Okay? Everyone does. All right? I got shit to do. You got shit to do. But guess what? Now you're paying attention to the Lions. Now I am working officially on Christmas, which, it is what it is. You take the good with the bad, and I get to cover a team that I love. So that's the positive. The negative is I got to work on Christmas. So it is and Thanksgiving. So that's awesome. But I love just like the fan perspective of it, because obviously you guys are just going to be watching the game, but you have all these family activities you got to do, especially if you have a significant other, you're married, you have children, you got to go somewhere. I know all the dads out there are going to be, where's the game? Put it on, please. Because I relate to that. I do. If I was in your situation, I would make sure the game's on no matter where I'm at. But that's, the NFL's kind of taken over Christmas. It used to be the NBA's kind of day, and now the NFL's taken over, and they put the Lions on Christmas. So it is a good thing. I mean, they're on Thanksgiving, obviously they've been on Thanksgiving, but Christmas now, they're on Christmas for the brand and for exposure and all that stuff. It's awesome. But, at least you guys know we're doing a watch party on Christmas. So there you go. That's the some of the games that have been released. Let me know your thoughts on those. Like I said, I again, do I personally love a Christmas game? No, but I'm not going to complain. You know, I'm lucky to be able to do this, so I'll appreciate it. Week 1, though, I still would have preferred it to be the Bears. It's the Packers. It is what it is. I'm still fired up about it, and I think it might be. I don't know what day it'll be on. I'll find out that information tonight. We'll talk about it on the live show. So come hang out, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. We're breaking down the schedule, reacting to it. We're having Sports Illustrated, Detroit Lions, publisher, everything, John Macroon on tonight to talk about it as well. So come hang out with us. But until then, appreciate you all for the support. Get your merchandise, officialctsports.com. Subscribe, like the video. It pushes it out in the algorithm, supports us. But until tonight, I will catch you all. Hey, what's going on there? It's Jeff Iafrate. Appreciate you for finishing the video. You can check out one of the videos here suggested or show support by commenting, liking, and subscribing. And buy your merchandise, officialctsports.com.